In this video, we're going to look at an answer for Lab 5.2. So Lab 5.2 had you doing something very similar to Lab 5.1, with the exception that we're using a dictionary now. And as such, I'm pretty much going to start with the same code. I want to make a new file, so I'll go over here and add a new Python file. And let's see, I guess I should have put a 0 there. And I'll just take some code from one and copy it to the other. Now, actually, I think I'm going to try to break this apart here. Let's see, let's try splitting horizontally. Can't tell my horizontal from vertical, apparently. There we go. And I'll take the code from 5.1 and copy it over. Now, I don't want to modify the code in 5.1 directly. I want to leave that as it is. I think I'll make it a little bit smaller so I can see more of it. Make this a little bit larger so you guys can see more of it. So the trick is, first of all, to go through, I'll change this, to go through and make a dictionary of data. And I think I'll change these over to dictionary. I'm going to use that Alt, left click and drag. Actually, let's see here. I'll have to, yeah, looks like I'm not really messing with the other places, so that should be fine. I'll have to change it down here too. And let's see, I'm not going to use row 0. It's got the header information, but I don't need that. What I really need to do is I need to go ahead and use this as equals. Oh, not equals, silly boy. Colon. And colon. And colon. Okay, let's see if I can control drag my way into making this in name and value pairs. I think that's going to work. Control drag. Control drag. And that should get rid of this line. Now, it's not happy with my little square brackets, so I need to take care of that. Alt drag. That's one side. Alt, oops, Alt drag. That's interesting. Alt drag. I didn't pick that up. Weird. Okay, well, not a big deal. And now it seems to be quite a bit happier with me. Oh, I don't need to use that there, so it's dictionary, row 1, dictionary, row 2, and dictionary, row 3. Yep. Okay, that looks like it's going to work. So now we can test the first part. The second part, I think I want to wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in 3 quotes and block it all out, and we'll just test it piece by piece. I got to see what it looks like. Yeah, kind of like what we talked about in the earlier video. Looks like it's got a dictionary, a list of dictionaries. So that part's working. We move on to the next part. I'll just move those quotes down and we'll work on this. Okay. So I want them to enter into a name, and I want to be able to append, but I need to build a dictionary before I do. So this is going to be a new dictionary. And I will do this. I'll say curly brace ID colon. Oh, I guess I should copy and paste. Control left click and drag. Oh, I do love that feature. Okay, so that adds a new dictionary, and we'll just use that to append a new row. Okay, I think that's going to work just like I did before. I can test it. I took a print statement out last time, so I'll just put it back in. And we're printing out the table. Let's see what it looks like. ID is 4, AA. And it broke out of the loop and didn't print my statement. That's because I need to take out the indent. Let's try that again. 4 and exit. And did we get our new value? We did. So that's good. That part is working also. I guess I don't need this part now. Okay, let's move down to the next piece. And actually I'm feeling pretty good about this, so I'm going to go ahead and take that docstring quotes out. So would I like to save it to the file? Sure. And would I like to open that file? Actually, this should all work the same way. So let me give it a shot. Get rid of the data file and give it a shot. Oh, I should call it lab 5 data is fine. Run. Yes, and it seems to have worked. Let's go find out. Yeah, it looks like it did, guys. So something along those lines. As you can see, it's not that much more difficult to use a dictionary than it is a list. You can indeed have nested dictionaries. It gets a little bit more complex, but also has some nice features, such as being able to indicate which row and then which element. But I've included a link to an article on the internet that will show you an example. I think that'll be good enough for this. You don't use them that often, but they're also not very difficult to use. So hopefully between this video, the link I provide you on the internet, and what's in the book, you'll have enough to get going as far as your introduction to programming. Okay, that's it for this part. Next topic is in the next video. I'll see you there.